When you look at a typical marketing dashboard of a coaching business, you are bombarded with a dozen of metrics: social media engagement rates, email open rates, website traffic, bounce rate, time on page, cost per click, cost per lead, call booking rate, and the list goes on. Today, I'm going to cut through the noise and show you the only metrics that truly matters to scale your coaching business. These are the same metrics that I have tracked for all of my clients to collaboratively generate over $7 million in revenue. Let's simplify this. First metric we will discuss is client acquisition cost. To give you a quick perspective on what it really is, for example, if you spend $1,000 on ads to book 10 sales calls and end up closing 2 people out of them, then your CAC would be your ad spend divided by the number of clients, which will become $500 in this case. And for most coaching businesses, we recommend this number to be not more than 1/3 of your initial program investment. So for example, if your initial program investment is $3,000, then your CAC needs to be under $1,000. So you will have a good profit margin in your business. So you can sustain your marketing activities, gain more traction in the market, and eventually get more clients to your business. But in case your client acquisition cost is already higher, then here's how we optimize CAC for our clients. First of all, we test different messaging of the entry point. Now, by the entry point, I mean the funnel system you are currently using to convert cold audience into paying customers and clients. It could be a webinar funnel, book funnel, challenge funnel, SLO funnel, or anything other than that. The point is, if I am a mindset coach using a webinar funnel and my CAC is higher, then I would first consider to test different messaging on the same funnel system I am currently using before changing it to someone else, or before changing the traffic medium or source or anything other than that. Next, we test and optimize ads. And in ads as well, we go with targeting, video, creative, and copy, and in this sequence itself, which we have figured out after spending almost $1 million on ads. So when we start testing ads, we first start with testing different targeting options, and then we go to video, and then we go towards making different creatives, and then finally towards the ad copy. So if you are running ads for your coaching business right now, you can follow the same model. Next, we track and do CRO activities at every stage of the funnel. So here CRO stands for conversion rate optimization, and we track the entire funnel from ads to sales. So for example, if we are running a VSL funnel and we see that ads are performing very well, call booking rate is good, show up rate is good, and closing is also in accordance with the industry standards, but a lot of people are coming from ads to the main opt-in page, the registration page, but they are not sharing their details to go and watch the VSL. Then we know what is the weakest link of our funnel, and we put all of our resources and focus to optimize that particular thing. Once we are done with that, we again track all the things and find the weakest link and again do the CRO activities on it. So that's how the thing goes. Next, we build retargeting campaigns specifically on ads and emails. Now we do go with the WhatsApp, SMS, Messenger, Instagram, and all the jazz, but we specifically focus on ads and emails because that covers almost all the audience types. And finally, we try to initiate a conversation over DMs somehow. So we can send an email saying, hey, I saw that you took the first step, but you didn't took the next logical step. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Messenger. And a lot of people from our emails DM to Messenger, and we can have a candid chat there to understand their main problem, their main pain points, and lead them towards our low ticket offer or booking a call for our high ticket offers. And we can do the same thing with ads as well by giving them some kind of a freebie saying that if you want this particular thing, you have to DM us, and then we can have the same candid chat to understand their problems and lead them to our offers. Cool. So the second metric is client lifetime gross value, and it is not same as the lifetime value of a customer or a client. To give you a quick perspective, for example, if you close 2 people on $2,500 offer, you make $5,000 revenue. And to fulfill this, you probably need to hire some people or employ some tech tools, XYZ things, for which let's assume you spend $1,000. And to idealize the entire situation, let's say you have no retainers, no upsells, and no cross sells, then your LTGV will become $2,000, which basically comes from the revenue you made minus the cost of fulfillment divided by the number of clients you have. Now, the most important thing is we calculate the ratio of LTGV to CAC. If that's more than 3, we keep scaling the marketing campaigns until we hit any bottlenecks. So in our example, let's suppose we have an LTGV of $2,000 and our CAC is 500, then the ratio becomes 4. So we will keep scaling the marketing campaigns and get more clients into our business. But in case your ratio is currently less than 3, then here's how we optimize our clients' LTGV. First of all, we start tracking, because we have worked with so many coaches who don't have the idea about the concept of LTGV and hence they don't track it. And if you are one of them, I would highly recommend you to start tracking your lifetime gross value of your clients every month or every quarter. Next, we create a clear ascension model with strategic offer, and here the keyword is strategic offers. So the cold audience can enter the business ecosystem with a free offer, and we can ascend them to a low ticket offer which could range from $7 to 97. And within that offer, the buyers can actually book a strategy call with the coach himself or the team. And when they go on the call, the person needs to sell them their high ticket offer. And if the prospect is not ready for the high ticket offer, we can downsell them to a mid ticket offer, and both the people in the mid ticket and high ticket offers can be sold to the premium value offer. So we basically need to have a clear ascension model with strategic offers at each stage. Systematic referral program for existing clients. Now, a client can worth more by buying more from us or by recommending us to their colleagues. And while with the clear ascension model, we can make the client to buy more from us. With the systematic referral program, we can make the client to refer us to more of their colleagues. Next, we can create a monthly membership or a continuity program. So to understand this, you first need to understand that not all the people, not all of your prospects will have the same amount of money to invest in your high ticket offers, but they still need help. They still want help with their health, wealth, or relationships. And for them, you can have a continuity offer or some kind of monthly membership where they can pay you a certain amount to be in your business ecosystem, learn from you, get help, and keep on getting nurtured until the right situations chip in and they buy your high ticket offer. And finally, add complementary services or products that solves additional client problems, and you can do all this by yourself or in collaboration with someone else. Now, the third metric is show up rate. And again, to give you a quick perspective, if 100 prospects shared their info with you and only 55 prospects attended the particular event for which they shared their information, and idealizing the situation that you have no follow-ups, no re-invitations, or no retargeting, your show up rate will be 55%. Now, these events could be anything from offline to online, from webinar to VSL to challenge to anything like that. And hence, show up is different for different industries and funnel entry points. So I have no specific recommendations here, but here are the top 4 recommendations based on the funnels which are popularly used. You can pause this video and check out all the standard metrics. Now, in case your show up rates are not pretty good, here's how we optimize show ups for our clients. First of all, we solve a very specific painful problem. A lot of people solve a desirable problem which is not a problem itself. So saying that hey, I can help you to have a sexy body is not a problem in itself. It is just a desire that I want to have a very good looking body. But when I say I can help you to fix your joint pains, I can help you to fix your migraine, I can help you with some real problem that you are actually feeling, I can help you to stop stammering, because of which your confidence goes down and your promotion is not getting upside, anything like that which is a real problem. So we pick up on solving a very specific painful problem, because when people see that this is the exact pain, exact problem I have in my life and this guy is solving that, I'm all up to showing up for his events. It could be a one-on-one call, it could be a one-to-many webinar or seminar. Next, work on messaging and go more towards curiosity plus results instead of explaining your entire system upfront. So for example, I run a marketing agency specifically for online coaches where we help them to hit multiple 6-figure months using a basic mathematical formula. That's it. And using the same thing, we have helped over 50 coaches to collaboratively generate a revenue of $7 million. And if you want to know it, you can just book a free strategy call with me using the first link in the description and I will tell you how. Now, I didn't explain all of my methods, all of my systems or anything like that to overwhelm you. I just intrigued the curiosity by saying a simple mathematical formula and showed you my results. That's it. But you can actually book a free strategy call with me if you want any kind of help in your coaching business to scale it, to grow it, using the first link in the description. And that's how you work on your messaging. Next, build multi-touch reminder sequence with email plus something. So here you need to have your market understanding, your industry understanding, what people are more comfortable with. Are they comfortable with SMS, with calling, with WhatsApp, with Messenger, with Instagram, or with any other platform? So have email as a primary platform for sure, because when someone book a call or they register for some kind of an event, they surely need to get some confirmation, nurturing, and reminder emails for sure. But don't just stick with that, but go on a different platform as well. It could be again SMS, Messenger, or anything like that that more people are comfortable with in your industry. Next, send a pre-call success package that builds anticipation. Now, I highly recommend to keep this on the confirmation page itself and in the confirmation mail. Within the success package, you can explain the entire roadmap on how they are on the path to success. You can send them the next step of actions, your credibility, your nurturing sequences, and your past testimonials, client results, all the things that they can see to understand what you actually do, how you actually do it, and what kind of results you have produced. You can tell them that they can go through all of this to come prepared on the webinar, to come prepared on the call, to come prepared on wherever you are going to meet. So they can ask you certain questions and take a wise decision whether this is for them or not, and take things forward from there. Because once you make everything for them, they start consuming your content and they come on the call with high intention and anticipation. That obviously increases the show up rate, but it also improves the closing rate, which we will talk about in the next section. Next, keep nurturing them. So if they have booked a call or they have registered for your webinar or for your challenge at X date, and after 14-15 days the call will be coming up or the event will be coming up, or probably within a week or any amount of time, make sure you keep them nurtured throughout the time so they don't forget about the things and they see you as an authority. And finally, follow up tight. In case they don't show up on the call, on the webinar, have a follow up, re-invitation, and re-offering sequences for each of the funnels you are using. Because you know, if they have registered for any of your events or call, they are in some kind of a problem and need your help. So you can simply follow up them without being salesy. Okay, now coming to the next metric, which is the closing rate. Pretty obvious, but to give you a quick perspective, if you book 10 sales calls and close 4 clients out of them, again, idealizing the situation that you have no follow-up sequences, no new offer launch, and no nurturing at all, your close rate will be 40%. Now, this changes person to person, so we personally don't share any market standards or any industry standards. Only thing I can vouch on is our client closed with average rate of 50%, basically every 1 out of 2 calls they attend. And if you feel your closing rate is pretty low or your team's closing rate is pretty low, then here's how we optimize clients' close rate. We build a solid qualification process, because let's say you went on 10 sales call, but out of those 10, 5 were completely unqualified. They don't have such amount of time, resources, money to invest into your program or anything that made them unqualified. And out of the 5 qualified leads, you close 2 people. And eventually you will figure out that your close rate is just 20%, which is not true. Your close rate is actually 40%, but because you went on 5 unqualified sales call, you will see that your metrics will show that your close rate or your team's close rate is just 20%. So make sure you build a solid qualification process. Second, build a pre-call nurturing system. This is the same thing that we talked about in the show up rate, that send them a success package and keep them nurtured, because we have to send them different nurturing mails, because of which they can see our authority, our credibility, and our past testimonials and results, so they can come on the call with anticipation and with the intention that the person can actually help me to solve my problems and I want to be a part of his coaching program. So they will come on the call sold, and they will just ask you certain questions or give their objections to you based on your investment in terms of time, money, energy, all of those things, but you can still close them very easily when compared to you don't send them any pre-nurturing material before the call or before the event itself. Next, polish your sales skills. If you are handling the sales and closing part, or if your team is doing that, make sure they polish their sales skills. And for this, you can have a sales mentor, a sales coach, or a sales manager who can take care of this. Next, never miss on follow-ups, because again, you know that this person had some problem in their life. They came on the call itself, you had some talk, but because of some investment thing or anything, they just said that they are not ready to come into your coaching program right now, and that's completely fine. That's obvious. You cannot have 100% closing rate irrespective of anything, but you can still follow up with them at every single time. For example, if they say that probably the next month could be a good month to follow up, then make sure you follow up the next month. You can ask them a specific date and a specific time, and you can follow up them at that time, because when the situation is right, they will come back to you as client or probably join your different offer. Next, keep nurturing them well, which again move back to the follow up. When you don't have to be just salesy, you can follow up them with different marketing materials. You can send them some free materials, your reels, your YouTube videos, or probably invite them for your upcoming webinars, your upcoming events, or give them anything for free, a cheat sheet, an ebook, anything that you feel that it can potentially help them. Because let's say they came in contact with you in the first week of January and they said that they don't want to join right now. If you keep them nurturing through February, March, April, and when in May they think that they really want to get this problem solved, who they will first think about? You. And finally, launch new custom offers, because the offer you currently have as the low ticket offers where people get attracted to probably are attracting just one segment of the audience and not the other segment. So for example, if you are a career coach and helping people to get new jobs or get promoted in their current jobs, basically climb the corporate ladder, and if you have a low ticket offer as how to write your resume, that will only attract the people who are just graduates or are not getting jobs, seeking for jobs, because they want to write right kind of resumes. But if you launch another offer saying, hey, I can help you how to negotiate your salary during appraisal, then it will attract a complete different set of audience who actually want to climb up the corporate ladder and already have job and they can pay you well. So you can launch new offers to test out which offers work best for you, and again, the one which works best for you, you can keep that and still keep launching new offers which will keep attracting the old leads back to your business. Now, the last and final marketing metrics that you need to track for your coaching business is front end ROAS, and ROAS stands for return on ad spend. So, to give you a quick perspective, if you spend $5,000 upfront for your upcoming webinar on ads to get registrations and you make back $10,000 through that webinar, again idealizing that you have no follow-ups, no new offer launch, no nurturing at all, your ROAS will be 2x. And the thing that we always recommend to all of our clients is, when you are starting and scaling your coaching business, do not aim for front-end ROAS more than 2x. If you are getting more than 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, that's good, congratulations, but don't aim for more than 2x. And even if you are getting just break even numbers, it's absolutely fine, because the main aim of the front end ROAS is just to break even, is just to have money so you can continue your marketing activities and build a complete business. Because even if you are at break even, you are building a set of buying leads who you can sell in the backend and make all of your money in the backend while continuing your marketing activities in the front end, which will attract more people into your business ecosystem, and you can again sell them in the backend. So again, as the people say, main money, the core money is made in the backend, and in the front end you just keep marketing your products, your offers, and yourself. But again, in case your front end ROAS is less than 1x or the break even, you are unable to do break even, then here's how we optimize our clients' ROAS. First of all, we follow a simple principle, which is PBG equals to V plus 3L, which stands for predictable business growth equals to visibility plus lead generation plus lead nurturing plus lead conversion. So when you follow this particular framework with ads itself, you don't go running that, hey, I'm doing this particular webinar, come join my webinar and I'll tell you how to maximize your wealth, or how to have a better body, or how to have good relationship with yourself or with anyone you want to have. We first build the visibility part, so we go in front of them without any ask. We just be there so they can see us, they can follow us, they can interact with our brand, and later the people who actually interact, we target them to come for our events, to come for our webinars, to sign up for our VSL. So that's the process. And again, we don't go directly for the sale. We have, after lead generation, we nurture them throughout and then we ask for sale. So when you do all of these, when you follow all of the four elements in sequence, you will see a quarter by quarter predictable business growth. Next is, don't treat your marketing as an instant cash machine. Now it's okay to say, as an example, that put $1 in ads and make back 2 or make back 3, or put in 10 and make back 100. That's cool, just as an example, but don't consider your marketing activities like that you will put in efforts, your energy, your time, your money into marketing right now and you will make back a client right away. Things don't work like that. So probably you need to keep putting in money, your time, your efforts for a couple of months or a few months or a quarter or more to get a sustainable brand in the market, and people see you as someone who can actually help them, a trustworthy, a dependable coach who they can look up to and they can join their coaching program. Once you have that, it will become a cycle that you keep on doing the marketing, people keep on registering for your free event, ascending to the next level offers that you have in your business. Now the next is try different messaging and different entry points. As we have discussed in the past, the entry points stand for the funnel that you are currently using to convert your cold traffic into paying customers and clients. You can try different sets of messaging for to attract different audience with different offers, and different entry points, different funnels itself. Both together will give you a legitimate result which you can capitalize in the long term. And finally, test, and test more, because that is the core of marketing. You cannot market yourself better if you stop testing your messaging, your funnels, your events, your offers, your audiences. So just keep testing with all the marketing stuff and you will soon make it big. Now, if you have watched the video till this point, I have something special for you. And I say special because it is only for the coaches who are serious about scaling their business with real data-driven decisions. So in order to have a clear idea and custom KPIs that actually matters and help you to scale your coaching business, you first need to define the objective of the campaign and the funnel system you are going to use. And for each combination, the custom KPI changes. For example, if your objective is to maximize profits using a webinar funnel with ads, then you only need to track the cost per lead, show up rate, conversion rate, and front-end ROAS. But it won't be same for a challenge funnel, for SLO funnel, or for the trendy school plus ads funnel. And to figure that out for your business, you can book a free strategy call with me using the first link in the description. On the call, we will first go through your current audiences and your current offers, then understand your system and build a custom KPI metrics with a strategy aiming to hit multiple six-figure months. That sounds like a plan? You can click the first link in the description and book a free strategy call with me. And if you want me to create separate videos for each of the combinations along with our case studies and industry standards, let me know in the comments. That's all for this video. Until next time, peace.